Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. We are the leader of Wednesdays. That's what we do. That's how we do. We crush it every Wednesday. Nobody can compete with that. Your favorite girls. We're all together. And we've got Esmeralda. Esmeralda, how are you? I'm going to go this way. Yeah, this way. Okay. Esmeralda, how are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. Had to put my screen picture on because last time Lee commented I'm always driving. So this time I wanted the profile pick up while I'm driving.
Oh, Lee did say that, didn't he? It's beautiful. See, I still don't know how to do that. So y'all got to
Nancy
teach
taught
me how
me.
to do that. Well, good.
No,
I'm glad.
I
I'm
started
glad
to
you're
do it.
good.
I'm not gonna say it.
She did. Okay, Nancy, you got to teach me too,
Yes, I will.
girl. Okay, we got to do it again. Nika, we got to do it again. And Nika, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Wednesday.
You good, girl?
It's almost the end of the week. Yeah,
Yeah.
just working.
Right.
Ready
And,
for
and,
the
and you're gonna
weekend.
have a
So,
trip coming up. You're like getting through these
oh
days.
yes,
You
I'm
got a
waiting for
trip
my
coming up
vacation.
to
Yes, Lord.
relax.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
These days are gonna
And
drag. Like,
chicken. Oh, I know it's always like that. And then when you get on vacation, it like flies by. Chicken, I'm gonna do
yeah,
you
fly by.
last because we got some things to talk about last weekend. So I'm doing you last.
Yeah.
Nancy, how are you this evening?
Ooh, I'm in my, as you all know, therapy with this show and y'all, which I was so grateful for. This is our disconnect. I don't know if people realize that. Watch, like this is like therapeutic for us to do this, and I just look forward to it. So I'm good. I'm good now
Yes,
that I'm on with y'all.
absolutely. Good. That's good. That's good news. And my beautiful queen of DFW and beyond, how are you today?
I'm great, y'all. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Congratulations
Good.
on your
Happy, so
win.
happy that you're on. Yes. Yes. Congratulations on your mother effing win. So
Win.
we need to
Where the
talk
belts at
about,
though?
oh yeah, where the belts at? Chicken, where the belts at?
I got them right here in my car.
Okay.
You, girl, you
I
better
gotta
you
get
better you better
it.
show everybody. You better show
I
everybody.
know
You
you
said
better
they're in your
put those
car?
on.
Yeah, they in my car because I've been having to ride around because everybody be like, hey, let me take a picture with you. So, they been want to take a picture with the best wherever I got them.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see him after, because we gotta break this fight down. We gotta break down Saturday. We gotta break it all down. Hello, everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. We have a great show lined up. We got some beautiful women on the panel, beautiful, knowledgeable boxing women, and we're about to crush this Wednesday like we've never crushed it before. So, chicken, talk to me. Saturday. Break it down, girl.
Well, let y'all know I had to make sure I kept it on the outside. So I did that, make sure I keeping that measuring stick, which is the jab. I kept it out there on her. And I made sure I stick to the game plan, which was coming with that lead left hook and that coming up with that, following up with that straight. And just make sure I keep on going to her left and outbox her. And that's what I did. They wanted to try to give me the fight, and I made sure I didn't do that.
And I have to say, I have never ever seen you box so well. We're giving honor and tribute to our girl Stacy, and
Yes.
we dealt with some really devastating, shocking, horrible news at the loss of our precious boxing queen.
Yeah.
How did you use that negativity and heartache as a positive? What was going through your mind?
I knew that I had to like get this win for her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so hard. A lot of people was thinking that I was gonna pull out of the fight because they knew how much she like meant to me. And it was very hard. It was devastating. I didn't want to just keep on like talking about it with a lot of people because it would just keep making me have tears in my eyes. So I wanted to like be able to stay strong for this fight and stay focused. But like I made sure like I did proud. I wanted to make sure, what I'm saying, her family was there and get them showing that hey, this is what we was working on. It's to box and to, you know what I'm saying, for me to stay looking good and sharp, because this is what I really been working on. That last fight, we not gonna even talk about that fight because that was some more stuff. But this fight, I came better prepared, and I was in a better state of mind, and I knew that I had to make my girl proud.
And the last fight, I wasn't there, but she was, and she's been at, I mean, every one of your fights, really. She's been at every one of your fights, and she's always shot you and always been there and supported. Is that, am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, she probably missed maybe like two or three fights, and it's because maybe cause I think one time me and Mo was fighting like the same weekend or something like that.
Mm.
But like she pretty much been in most of my fights for sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Ladies, do y'all have anything y'all want to ask Chicken or state with her?
Well, I'll say that one of my last memories of Stacy was actually being ringside at Chicken's fight. Unfortunately, but Chicken Girl, I was praying for you. I couldn't be there, but you were in prayer.
Yeah.
But my memory of her is, again, Chicken fighting and just seeing Stacy right there on the corner, shooting her. And she just, she was beautiful. And I remember she just looked, amazing, and just, always just the professional. And I think I told y'all, I remember her, she had these like super cute Fendi sneakers
Yeah,
that just were
not,
her. Like,
Yeah.
so she's leaning forward and she's got these cute sneakers. And I just remember, I'm like, this woman has been ringside beginning to end, and I never once saw her like rest. And I went and I'm like, Stacy, can I get you some water? And she gave me this look like, are you really offering me water?
right.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah, she needed it.
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, she's like, yes, please. I'm like, absolutely. So I went over to one of the commissioners, and they had a little stash of water bottles there, and I got it for her. And don't think she took a break. I mean, she just kept going. She just kept going, and even to the after party, we're there, and she just knew her chicken, and chicken's dancing and everything, and I just look at Stacy, and Stacy's just with her drink, like, oh my goodness.
Cause that's my thing, man, to dance and have fun. Like it's so different, like not talking to her. I'm telling y'all, like we'll be on the phone for hours just talking, laughing about, especially when I be dancing at fights. Like that was funny to her.
Yep. And so that's my memory of Stacy.
And I'll say, Nancy, that is so accurate. Like, she would never leave the ring. Like, I'm like, girl, don't you have to use the bathroom? And she's like, no, I do, but I'm going to stay here. Like, I don't want to miss anybody's shots, because she always gave out her photos at the end. She always gave her photos to whoever wanted them, never charged them a penny. And she had to stay there. So you giving her water. We had to always bring her water. And we'd always tease her about, okay, don't you have to use the restroom? And she wouldn't go because she didn't want to miss a shot. And she was, at the end of it all, she is dancing, partying, having a great time. That's just who she was after her hours of hard work. It was freaking amazing. Hello, True School Sports. Hello, I do remember you.
That energy. That energy.
Yeah, for sure. Nika or Esme, do y'all have anything y'all want to ask Chicken?
For Chicken, I just want to say, the only way, which obviously I hope it doesn't, but I only see you losing if you get robbed. Like, you're so disciplined, you're so dedicated. Like, you're always in the gym, you're always grinding, like, all the time. So I feel like you're just always prepared. Like, I can't see you in any moment where there's something that you just cannot do in the ring.
Yes. Like,
that's true.
I try to stay in the gym and do just that, because I know that I be seeing a lot of the other girls in the gym, and I feel like an in shape me could take their belts. So I'm just trying to stay in shape and stay focused, keep my eye on the prize, and just hopefully, I get my chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want her to get
Absolutely.
these fights that we've been talking about on here. She's like
We'll
one
all
of the
be
We
there.
biggest
know,
hustlers.
girl.
Yeah,
We know who you want.
yeah, she's one of the biggest hustlers that I know in the game. You know, so I want her to get the Ebony Bridges fight. Oh, I just I'm waiting. I ain't waiting. So I know it's coming. So you just gotta keep pushing, keep doing what you've been doing,
It's coming.
grinding.
It's coming. It's
Stay
coming.
ready. Yeah.
Yes. That's why I was.
This is
That's
so
why I was.
funny. Exactly. That's why you're happy. This is so funny. Spit Bucket said chicken. Stacy chewed me and Corey out for interviewing you on fight day, but you did the radio that day, so I thought you were good. And you got in trouble for doing the radio show that day too. That's one thing about
Yeah,
her
I
too. She will
know
get
it.
on anybody. Anybody. Do not mess with the fighters. Leave them alone. Let them rest. Let them do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Wasn't she, chicken?
Yep. That's why this fight I ain't ready to do that many interviews before the fight. None of that stuff.
Because she
Like
had already got on you.
shit, I already get it. And it was just like, hey, I'm just gonna stay in the gym. I ain't really gonna take no photo shoots. I just was, hey, I'm. That's why.
Not so close to fight day.
Yeah,
Do
I
them like,
I had on.
way ahead of time.
I had on all black shorts, black sports bra with some purple kind of underbottom. That was it to go with my gloves. It was all black. We come back in
Yep.
gangster.
Looking sharp. Gonzo Poodle, cinnamon shots after the fights. Yeah, but shh. We won't talk about that on air. We won't talk about those days. Thank you so much, Lee. And Centeo Media here to support. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all. Everybody that's on, everybody that's supporting. We just appreciate y'all so much. But so I just want to ask, well, I mean, I know, but I want to ask for everybody else. So, what was going through your mind in the corner, and what did you keep saying? Like what motivated you? Because you were talking and you were saying, and you were motivating yourself, and you could just feel Stacy's presence. What were the things that you were saying and doing to continue and just like totally royally like whoop this girl's butt like every single round, and it was magical? What were you doing and saying?
I was just saying this for you, Miss Stacy. Like at one point in time, I was looking down at the ground because usually I can look down, and I usually would see her like on the side of me. So that was kind of was like different, you know what I'm saying? But just just stay focused, you know what I'm saying? She watching, just stay. That pretty much was on my mind. That's what I kept saying. That's what I was telling my coach. Like I'm
Yeah.
staying. This is for her, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I kept telling
Yep.
him. That's why after I finished,
Yep. And
you Miss Stacy, you know I had to yell it because I know.
yeah,
It
absolutely. And you said you like I was like, let's go, let's do this. And you said, my girl's here, my girl's here. I said, yes, our girl's here. Like she's here. And it was like your face, your body language, everything. It just like perked up. Like, and the girl was wanting you to fight. You boxed her. You used your feet. I mean, you stayed long. It was just freaking amazing. It really was. Um, Latin Sports, as president of NBA, we are so proud of Metcalf, a true champion. So you won 2 belts, and one of them was the NBA belt. And what was the other one? And what did that mean to you to win those 2 belts, girl?
it was like I really was happy that they, you know what I'm saying, wanted me to fight for those belts, and I won those belts because I have been seeing the organization as well, and I know about Latin box sports. And so when they was telling me that they
Mm-hmm.
was over that belt, I was just like, okay, cool. Then I found out like a couple of fighters had hit me up, and they were like fighters who used to fight here in Dallas. They were like, hey, I don't had that belt before, and so I was just like, oh, okay, so this is a belt
Wow.
other people done had. So they were actually happy that I had it because they started hitting me up. So I was kind of cool about that. And the other one is the IBC belt, and it's like a small little world belt, and I like that belt too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm real happy.
I
IBC
mean, it
again.
sure looks pretty.
Yes.
What's the next belt you're aiming for?
3 belts.
I think she. What's the belt that? I think is it
3.
IBF? The one that Bridges has.
Oh, the Ebony has.
Yeah,
I think
I
it
need
is the
you to get
IBF.
that one,
I think it is the
Mika.
IBF.
Chicken, I need you to get that one.
to keep on.
We're gonna like, yeah, we're gonna do like a huge like something. We're gonna come together. We're gonna rally. We're gonna like put it out there. You need to get that belt. You need a third belt.
Yes.
You
I
absolutely need a
think
third belt.
she's
That's
on
for sure.
social media, like acting like nobody deserves a fight against her, and it's like, girl,
It's
like,
so crazy how she just downplays all the girls from Australia. Like if you done came up, why you don't want none of the other girls from Australia to come up? So it's
exactly. That she has a
Right.
mandatory with an Australian fighter,
Right.
and she's looks like she's sucking that fight. I'm sorry, she looks like she's sucking it.
about that
She does not want to fight Sky Nichols. That's for sure. Sky Nichols will tear her
yeah,
up too.
yeah, her and she don't want to fight Shannon O'Connell.
Oh yeah,
That's
Shannon
her.
O'Connell.
She's
That's
the
so
one from
true.
Australia.
Yeah,
That is so true.
we were talking to each other on Messenger.
Who, you and who?
Me and Shannon O'Connell. We were talking about the fight with Ed.
Okay, can you divulge what the conversation was or how it was going? Can you divulge some of that stuff?
Pretty much stuff like that and that. And then if she fight the other world champion, that she's gonna lose her belt because everybody's gonna beat her up. Like we had Jamie pretty much beating her up. We had Dina Thorland pretty much taking her down, and I think the Hispanic girl from Mexico also has a WBC belt. So like, her winning against nobody else really.
So if she doesn't fight this mandatory,
Right,
won't they
right.
strip her?
So
That's what they were saying. They saying if
she'll have like
if she's not fighting patient fight with another world champion, she has to be fighting that girl, or she's gonna get her belt.
Or she's gonna get stripped. All right.
yeah, I think she'll have
You're on the clock. You're on the clock.
so many days. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know if it's 30 or 60 days for that belt, but did you cut out? Did y'all hear what she said?
She has to.
No.
Or is it just me?
Oh, she might need to jump.
Yeah.
She might need to log off and on.
You're frozen, chicken. Log off and on.
You know, one of the things that
go ahead.
about Saturday, Christine, I just was looking at the pictures, and I love that everybody had the t-shirts on, and I don't know like whose idea it was, but to have like the shirt with Stacy's picture, like just like I saw it ringside, that was awesome. That's emotional, like just to have her face right there, because that's where she always was.
I know Top Rank did a top for
exactly
her too as well, so it was very nice. Yeah. So
It was.
She was
It was
definitely
very nice.
They did, and
in the boxing world.
Yes, they did. They did one, and then so the fights that are going on, and we'll talk about Maurice's fight. They're going to do the same thing there, as well. She was very known and respected in the boxing community. So it just makes me really happy. She would have never. She was so humble. She would have never thought that anybody would make a big to do about anything having to do with her, and she just did not realize, you know, how loved and respected she was. She really didn't. But she was. She definitely was. She definitely was.
I didn't think it would affect me the way
it did. So
it's like, I don't know. Like I have to smile to keep from crying, because it's like it's just unbelievable how much I like talking to her. Really was helping me so much as a person, just talking to her like every day, every other day, or something like that. Like she really was a very important person in my life, who played a very big part in my life. She really did.
Absolutely, same. And you know, we're so about, you know, empowering women. And Gonzo, yes, Gonzo, a photographer as well, and does other things. And yes, she was a mentor. She helped everybody. She would give you her secrets. She would do anything that she could do for you to succeed. She wanted her friends to succeed.
Yes.
And there was never any, oh, well, if I show them this, they might be better than me, or if I do this, then they might. Never. She
They
would
were,
give you
they were-
everything, everything. Absolutely. We're big advocates on supporting women and empowering women, but she actually, this is true story. And anybody that knows me before, um, Stacy, we met 10 years ago. We got really close the last 6 years. But anybody that knows me before her, I did not have female friends. Like I didn't. There was nobody that it was like, I was hanging out with all the time. I was close to, I had more male friends because I'm in the boxing world. Just because sometimes we as women can be funny. We want to judge, we want to talk about, we want to criticize, and we want to hold each other down. And not everybody, but I'm saying this is what I experienced in the 20 plus years that I've been in boxing. But when I met her, it was like, no, she was not like that. She
yeah.
was the one. I was in a partnership with somebody else in media, and she was like, what are you doing? You can do this by yourself. You're doing all the work. You're doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. Go out on your own. And I did. We would go somewhere,
Mhm.
go walk into the room like you own the place. Go talk to so and so. Go do this. And I did it. When I was asked to be on Team USA, she threw me a party at her house. She was so excited and so
Oh,
happy. Yeah, I mean, she always lifted everybody up. I just, and it's like when people pass, you're like they're put up on a pedestal, and you're like, oh, well, that's what you do. When people don't know, everything that we say and everything that I am today is because she pushed me forward, and that made me want to push other people as well,
Yeah,
especially women.
flowers.
You know, yes, exactly, and the female friends that I know besides y'all, they were her friends. Her friends became my friends, and they're amazing people. And I was able to meet you, beautiful women. Chicken, we go way back, but so I've been knowing that pretty girl. But but I was able to meet y'all and to say, hey, I want to do an all woman show because of her. Because of her. Honest to God. And I was scared and I was nervous, and I didn't know who the right women would be, but here we are. Here we are.
You know what I
And I'm
remember?
so grateful.
You know what I remember, Christine, is when you'd be traveling and you'd be at the hotel and she'd be there with you. And like
Yes.
we knew she
Yes.
was,
One time in Vegas.
yes, and we
Yeah.
knew she was behind you, right? Like she was like back there, and she did not want to be
Yes.
like in the spotlight, and she didn't,
No.
but just hearing
No.
her like
No.
just talk to you and share her comments and stuff. So I have that memory too. Like she'd be with you, but
Yeah.
she's like,
The spotlight, she wanted the spotlight to be on me. She wanted me
hmm
Was.
to be in the forefront.
So, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Christine, you,
Yes.
well, I mean, there's no one will ever compare to Stacey at all, but you were my first friend in boxing when I came back to it as an adult. And
Oh,
I mean, I've been in boxing since I was 12, 13, and I never had female friends and never hung out with the girls that were in boxing for so many reasons. And you were the first person there was just something about you, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. And just like Stacy, you both did not mind helping out another female. You didn't mind, giving me tips and tricks, and, you know, I could reach out to you, and you would definitely help me out, respond in a heartbeat. And, that's what I'm so grateful for. And I'm glad that Stacy did that with you, because that's one of the things you did with me. And I'm glad I was honored enough to meet Stacy, because if it wasn't for her, we all wouldn't have this show. We all wouldn't have each other or trust more females.
Right. I don't think so. I don't know that people like understand, like, just first of all, like the dynamic between all of us, right? I mean, just on this show, we have a female boxer, professional boxer on. You know, we have Christine, who's done such amazing things and is representing, you know, on the USA boxing team, and Esme with her photography. You know, Nika is like beyond knowledgeable about the sport, you know, and can go toe to toe with anybody. You know, talking
And
the,
you.
you know, talking the facts, and, you know, getting people straight. But what I would love for viewers to understand, it's like we're women, and it's still a sport that is very much dominated by men. And even just fans like myself, you know, it can be intimidating. And it's forums like this, you know, that allow us to touch and speak to the sport that we love, you know, and to know that even just today was a product of Stacy, right, pushing you.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
amazing. You know, it's just amazing.
It definitely
It is.
is.
You know, I see. So Gonzo and I work together. Some of y'all know him, and he's applauding. You know, during COVID, Gonzo did a Dallas and local like media with some other people too, kind of like chat, kind of like a StreamYard where everybody was talking, and I was like, so he invited Stacy, and Stacy came on, and I was like, what the hell, like jokingly, I was like, you invite her, she comes on with this panel, and I was on the panel too, but I'm just saying there was like 10, 12 of us, Gonzo. I don't remember, but I was like, but then now looking back, and I love you, Gonzo, and she loves you too. You know, we had some great, great times together. She would not come on or do anything with me because she did not want to take the limelight away from me. And with Gonzo, she didn't care. Yeah, we had 8, 10 people on there. She was like, Gonzo, whatever, bro. You know, and she went on. But I look back and all her actions and everything that she did, that was the reason why she was not going to come on here. No, this is your thing, your show. She was in the back.
Yeah.
Nancy, I did a show in Vegas. Chicky, you were there. We went to Vegas. You came a little late. And
Always.
so for what Esme was doing something, Nika had to do something, and so it was, and then Nancy, we couldn't get her audio and like her video to work, and so it was me. I'm like talking to the camera, and I'm just like, okay, and I'm just going and going, and then Nancy finally gets on, and she like hears Stacy in the background. I'm like, Stacy, come on. She's like, no,
Yeah.
no, like she would chicken, like no.
Yep. But I love, like, she was right there
Yep.
supporting you. It's almost like she's right there,
No.
make sure you're okay. Like, you got this. Like, she was your cheerleader on the background. And I'm sure I speak, you know, for everybody, but just, you know, Christine, I know this was your sister. And so, you know, our
Yes.
deepest condolences.
Yes.
And I know this is like a, you know, a void now. In our space,
Yes,
especially
absolutely.
here, right, in the Dallas boxing community. So for those of you that are watching that are not, you know, in the DFW, she was just kind of a staple at ringside, and you know, she will be missed. But the fact that she captured so many amazing moments that fighters for years, you know, get to, you know, look back to. And Esme, that's why, you know, I just love and value so much what you do. And what you've done for years, you know, for the youth and pro alike, capturing moments is so important, and it allows us to live the moment while somebody else, you know, is just capturing for us, so we can reflect on it.
Thank you, Nancy. I have a memory. Well,
Absolutely.
when my husband and when we met, Stacy was at the Jaime Munguia fights in Anaheim, and I don't know if you see us. We look pretty rough. We probably have mean mugging face. I
Give me a sec.
always have RBF, so we don't look the
And
most
she
approachable
did
at
not
first.
care. Trust me, she did not care. She did not judge.
She
Hold
did
on.
not.
And
Oh my God. I think she liked my husband a little bit more than she liked me because they had so much in common. But she's showing me pictures, and for those of you who don't know, my
That was good.
godfather is Jose Olivaritos Morales, rest in peace. And
Mhm.
he was Eric Morales' father. So I used to take pictures when I used to go with them to all the fights, Pacquiao, all the fights. I had so many pictures, but
Oh, yeah.
never did I take a good one of my godfather.
Yeah, this
And
is
when I was telling Stacy,
it.
she immediately takes out a roll and she shows me this
Can I speak?
super candid shot of my godfather on a panel that was taken probably like 10 years
All right.
ago.
Y'all gonna get them on? Yeah, we
And
should.
she immediately just airdrops it to me.
Yep.
And that was the sweetest gesture because it's a picture that I used for my altar last year, and I'm so grateful that she, without hesitation, was like, "You don't have one?" She's like, "Here, give," and she just airdropped that picture to me, and it was an incredible moment.
Got a lot of
Yep.
people
That
that
was her.
she can do that. She was showing me so many.
She can. And
All right, bro.
yes, no, she did. And we have the champ Jamel. Jamel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I
Yeah,
knew you would. I
I'm over
mean,
here.
um,
I'm out here shooting this movie scene, but I want to pay my respects. Not back in, not back
yeah,
in.
yes,
But
please
I
do.
want to say like uh, one of the kindest.
Can y'all hear him?
Oh, you're cutting off, Jamel.
You're cutting out.
I'm
You're
sorry.
cutting out, darling. It's okay.
No, I just wanted to
Yes,
like
because
I just wanted to just pay my respects to Miss Stacy. I'm still in shock, but Stacy's one of the nicest human beings I ever met in my life, and she's greatly gonna be missed. But I felt that even though like I said, I know I'm always ripping and running, but I still had to pay respect to my girl because I know Stacy always looked out for me. So I had to at least take this time out just to pay my respects. But I love you, Stacy. I miss you, man. And like I said, I'm still in shock, but um, God got a good one. He got a good one with him now. You know what I mean?
he did. He did.
She's a real angel. And I just want to send my condolences to not only her family but everyone who loved her because she was family to everybody.
Yeah, I just want to mention real quick. I know you have to go, but she was the photographer for you for your last fight. Is that
She was
correct?
the photographer. She was the photographer. She was the cheerleader. She was the hype man.
She was a second
Stacy did
mama. She was
everything.
a doctor.
Hey,
Yes.
Stacy did everything. Anything you need, she had you. So like, yeah, Stacy was a real one, and will never be replaced, and there will never be another one like her. No one. There will never be a duplicate.
Right.
But I'm
No.
gonna get back. To what I was doing.
No.
I love you all. Stacy, I love you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, champ. Yeah. I just want to say I am a believer of God, and God is so good because everybody before her passing was able to have pivotal moments with her. Um, when she went to Jamel's last fight, and she was, like he said, the photographer, the caregiver, she made sure she'd be in the locker room. Do y'all have his cup? Do y'all have his uniform? Do y'all like? She was very mama, manager, everything.
Do you know how she got
I'm sorry, I'm
into
about to cry.
boxing?
Hey, Red.
And,
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Do you know how she got into boxing? Because I didn't personally know her, but I
Yes,
know
yes.
I know a lot of people who personally knew her, so I know that she was,
She,
you know,
her
boxing
dad,
and everything.
I was like, what?
her dad was very successful businessman, and they would do a lot of work when she was younger at the MGM in Vegas and everywhere. So she grew up in the casinos during fight week and getting to know fighters and getting to know. I mean, Freddie Roach posted a beautiful
Yeah,
um,
I saw that.
tweet honoring her, and there's so many more. Like I received so many text messages from amazing people, and just like Red too. Like Red, I mean, we were all very good friends, and he loved her. That was his girl too, and um, so many. But so she did that, and but she really got very active with Maurice. Um, she loved Maurice. She loved him. She still does, and she she was his second mom, really. And he's got a fight coming up. Um, August 6th, and he's with the best freaking team. He looks amazing,
Yeah, my
and
brother,
he's got an angel on his shoulder.
he got a 6 pack. I had to mess with him on that.
I know, right? We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that, but like I said, he's got the best team. He's got the best people around him. He's got an angel on his shoulder, and he's going to kick some ass. And I praise God that I'm going to be there. I praise God for that. I really do. I really do.
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely,
'Cause I,
absolutely.
I know
It's
there.
a motivator.
Oh,
Yeah,
look, Miss Christine, I was going to tell you a story.
absolutely.
I want to tell you a story when I
Please
was
do.
doing the TV show, the Breakfast Brothers, and I was so nervous. I know that they be airing national TV on the CW33, and I had Miss Stacy to come, and the whole time while I was getting, the time I was just looking at her, she kept saying, "Relax your shoulders, just breathe." I'm over there like, just
Yeah,
and then,
that's what she would do.
yeah, that's her just getting me so relaxed. I was just so nervous. And then when they was doing like back scenes, you can see they was doing the back scene. They was coming out with the camera, and she was so next to me, and we were just sitting over there talking because she was trying to talk me, to get me to calm down and just relax. To me, you look good, just be calm yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody loves your personality. Just be yourself.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, she did. It's not too often, and I mean, some women, not on this panel, but outside, that are in boxing. I mean, trust me, there's some beautiful women. Like I said, I've met them all through her, the women that I know, and that are fabulous. But there's some women, in boxing that, like I said, that wouldn't motivate, that wouldn't push their sisters forward, they wouldn't say, hey, be yourself, no judgment, all love. I mean, like Chicken was saying, it seems like so funny and petty, but it was like, Chicken would get out there and her thing is twerking, and she'd be like, yeah, get out there, let's go. She loved it. She would never be like, act right, do this, do no, 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 no. She loved life, and she wanted us to love life, and for us to be who we were. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She is the first female in my life that I have ever been able to be myself, to be who I am. If I want to cuss, I'm a cuss. If I want to XYZ, and my friends know what the XYZ or whatever, blah blah blah, she didn't care. She didn't care. She was right there with me, living life to the fullest. She's like, eat the cake, girl. Order the French fries. Open the fucking wine. You know, just live life to the fullest. Take the vacations, you know, because obviously, as we see now, life is short, and it's true. And she changed my life. She changed my life for the better. She really did.
Well, I know that, that this isn't like the only time, we'll be talking about her, because she left just such a legacy, that moments
Yes.
and fights and, everything, this show, because I didn't know, like, just on this show right now, like, you're sharing. I don't even know if you had thought about it, that it all was rooted in a conversation with her and her motivating you. So,
Yes.
it's, I think it's just going to be a given that she's going to be part of the conversation going forward on these shows,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's not here this time to say no.
Yeah. No.
So, she's
Too bad. We're
get her
talking
spotlight.
about you.
That's
Deal
right,
with
Stacey.
it. Deal with it. We're talking about you.
Spotlight on you, Stacey.
Absolutely. Spotlight on her. But we've got so many great things going on in boxing as far as women are concerned, and we love our men, obviously. Mo's fighting, and we're so super happy, and Virgil Ortiz is fighting, and we're so super excited. My guy Alex Martin from Chicago is fighting. I'm so happy about that. But we've got some stuff going on in women's boxing. I mean,
Yeah.
I had taken a little break from social media, and I just saw Sanisa Estrada signed with Top Rank.
Yes, I seen that today.
I know Nika knows all the get down.
I know Nika.
Come on,
Well,
Nika.
Talk to me.
Wait, I'll be
Well, no,
honest. I
Girl.
heard not the headline, but I'm like, Nika's gonna tell us, so I'm good.
well, I mean, I know that
Yes,
she was
exactly.
trying to get, what she felt like she was worth at Golden Boy, even though she was already in a
Yes,
contract.
as she should.
Because she's been bringing in the crowd, winning, knocking girls out. So she felt like she deserved a little more, and I don't think they were budging, and they didn't feel like they should pay her what she was asking for. So she went elsewhere, which was Top Rank, and they got them a nice gem over there. I'm pretty sure Golden Boy's gonna regret that. Like, Golden Boy is just shitting all over the place.
Tanking.
How do you let go?
Right.
How do you not
Marlon.
how do you not appease one of your best fighters on your roster? You're like, that's crazy. So I'm excited to see what she's gonna do at Top Rank. I feel like they're gonna do a good job at pushing her and getting her out there more. Golden
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah, it's like, I mean, he had Marlene. They had Marlene, and they had Sanisa. They already fight, but they could have done it again, and probably they could have done it a third time, and that would have been smart business to me.
Yes.
Now let's try to make those deals. It's like they lost a good. They lost a good one. So what? They have Ryan, and then what?
They didn't want to pay her what she felt she deserved, which I know they could have. I don't know why they.
And Oscar was like kind of hinting like, oh, I'm getting these calls. People want to buy it and buy Golden Boy, blah blah blah. Are they, or are you like putting it on the black web to sell it, where only the rich and privileged can see it? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
are you trying to put it for sale, or is someone really blowing your phone up? I don't believe they're blowing your phone up. See, Monzo, why Jenny Fuchs never side with Top Rank? That's a good question. I love my girl Jenny. She actually texted me too on the passing of Stacy. She knew her. She did some very kind things for she and Michaela. And that's a good question. I want to see her win because she's freaking hella talented. I had her for a few years while I was up there with Team USA, and the girl can punch. The girl can fight. She's smart. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I really don't.
I don't really
Yes.
feel like Top Rank was like looking for any other female fighters.
No, they have Michaela.
They have Michaela, and that was their girls, but Estrada just happened to fall into their lap. So they knew it would be a stupid decision to pass on her.
Oh,
yeah,
so stupid. Yeah, the girl is just profusely sweating talent. Like, she exuberates talent. The girl can hit hard. She can move. She has no fear. She's a freaking superstar. She is a badass. you know.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a good.
I am glad that it just happened in a way that appears to be just a straight business decision, done and moved on. That there wasn't really the drama or any drama as we've been seeing with some of these call them breakups, right? Where there was some, social media back and forth, or just the way it was communicated, right? It was.
Well, you don't remember a while ago she was tweeting like to. She was
Yes,
saying in
I
so
was
many
going to say
words
there
that
was
she
a
wasn't
little bit of
happy.
drama.
Also, am I
She was
wrong?
like oh,
Yes,
I would
yeah,
fight, but
there's
you're not
there
giving me
was.
no fight and not giving me what I'm
Oh,
worth.
okay. You see,
she
I was wrong.
saying it.
I was at least okay. So that happened prior, at least to
Yeah.
this today or the news. It seems like
Yeah,
it was just
that
a
was
straight cut.
That was a couple of months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was saying something about Marlon too a couple of times.
Yeah, no, I feel like they were working on another fight.
Oh
the
my
way they've been,
gosh,
like talking shit back and forth.
she really does not like her.
Yeah, they definitely.
She
have
said something about this other fight, the one that Maurice is going to be on. She's like, y'all are going to see Marlene pity patty,
I know.
They honestly don't like each other. She is, and she honestly does not like her. She doesn't.
Maybe that I'm pretty sure they'll probably try to.
So because a lot of guys they'll have beef, and then after that they're like but women, we're different. We're a different breed. When the claws come out, it's like, no, I really don't like you. Like I really want to destroy you. And that's what they had. That's what they had. And what'd you say?
See, no. So the thing that you sent me, you want to post it on here, like for everybody to see?
Yes. So Junior is the one that made these shirts. I'm on my iPad.
I can't see comments.
I don't know
on my phone.
if you could save.
Send it to Nancy.
The photos to your iPad.
Well, no, because I'm not even logged in. I'm logged in on my phone.
No, because you have control of the StreamYard, so you have to send it to your laptop, and then on the StreamYard there's an option to share a file, and then you can look up the photo.
Thank God for you, because me, I'm just not okay. AirDrop receiving.
Because we're real.
So I'm gonna post a link where
I don't know where their beef started.
Lee, what?
He wants to know what's the root of their dislike between Marlene.
I don't either. Lee, do women need a reason to dislike another woman? I mean, really, I'm not even trying to be funny, but really, like, it doesn't take much,
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
We're a different breed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I know they really do not. But you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna divulge what I saw, but Marlene is not gonna talk smack back to Sinisa. I've seen him outside of the camera and outside of everything, and Sinisa was ready, and yeah. So it's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It really is.
So maybe
okay,
the fight,
I got it now.
the rematch.
But I mean,
because now it'll be a Golden Boy versus Top Rank thing, and they'll probably try to send Marlene back.
Right. I mean, but now, I mean, Marlene's gonna be like, okay, y'all gotta really pay me this money.
Pay
like,
me now, yeah.
Y'all gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So she can she pretty much holds the reins. And Lee had asked before, like, what fights do you see Top Rank making for Sinisa? Honestly, I just saw it today. Like I said, I had not been on social media, but
yeah,
right off the top of my head, I mean, honestly, the only name we know is Marlene. What do y'all think? What fights could be made?
Yeah, I think it's a Japanese girl, something that has a belt.
Yeah, I know she's going after belts. So I think
you're the one that knows.
She was set to fight, but it kind of fell through. So maybe they'll try to make that fight again. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean, I guess my point is that do we want? Who do we want to see her with? Do we really want to see her with somebody that we don't even know, or do we want to see her with Marlene again because we're team Marlene, or we're team
I want
Sinisa?
to
I want to see Marlene get her butt whooped again. Just saying. I'm not saying what I want or not. I'm just saying what is the.
but it was a good fight, so I want to see it again.
I want to see it again too because I feel like the gash that she had on her forehead really kind of like
Yes.
it kind of messed up the fight for us. So I definitely would love to see a rematch. That gash she had on her forehead was ooh, it was really bad. So I think us as fans deserve another fight there.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
trying
yeah,
to
for sure. For sure. Okay. Yes, I'm trying to, girl. So I see post, comments, layout, private chat, broadcast info, settings, and cancel.
No, but see
I'm
at the
sorry, y'all.
bottom of
Y'all
the
gotta
screen.
y'all gotta work.
Yeah, no, at the bottom of the screen there should be like
The
share
more.
file.
See, they redid StreamYard, and I do not like it. It's like post, comment, layout, private chat, broadcast info. Oh, broadcast info, maybe? No.
Let me see something. I'm trying to see. I usually play around with StreamYard to find out how things work on there and how to share things and stuff.
And I am like not. I can't even log in because I'm on my.
What
phone.
I'm gonna have. Are y'all logged out?
No.
Okay. So everybody's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post it on my page, Junior. Sorry. Yes, StreamYard swallowed me, Lee. That's why I like Restream a whole lot better. Well, talk to me, inbox me, tell me about that. But I did just pay StreamYard, so we're gonna have to wait for like a year. He said Restream a whole lot better. I don't know what that is, but okay. Is that like a ghetto StreamYard's little brother? I don't know. Restream a whole lot better. Okay, I mean. Okay. So
I could try to show them a preview, like because I sent it to my laptop, but.
You see, you're the one.
Let me wipe my iPad.
Like you're the technical one.
Because I wish they would let people that you add on share a screen or something, but it's only the person that is in charge.
And me, yeah, huh? You know, I didn't get that far in junior high.
Well, this is the shirt.
He said the boxing historian said it's a better version of StreamYard. You know what? Can you just want to type in the link? Like, I mean, what does it say?
So this
just
is the
hold
shirt.
On. It says DF Wink. Yeah, that's the shirt. Yes, guys, look at that. If anybody wants a shirt or a hoodie with our beautiful girl.
So yeah, this is the shirt. This is the shirt.
It
so
says,
they're gonna post a link in the chat.
Yes. Can you post it, Michael, please? Can you type it in for me?
Send me. You got the link?
It's at the bottom. Yeah, look at the bottom of the picture.
Okay.
The DF Wink. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't even know. Like I see Nancy chatting with everybody in the chat. I'm just like, how do you do that?
I usually have to be on two devices. But again, for everybody watching, like this is like, we're this production grassroots, true to the bone boxing fans and in it
absolutely
to win it. And we're all, of course, we got a professional fighter here training. We have a trainer. Right. We all got our thing, and so
yes,
I posted it in the chat, the link.
Okay, thank you. So, Simonzo, to answer your question, the funds do not go to the family. The family is fine. What it is that I bought a shirt, and so did Chicken. The it's top of the line shirts and hoodies. and also he's mailing them anywhere, like wherever. So it covers everything, the best shirts, the best hoodies, the best quality printing. Like my shirt is just like badass and everything that I've seen.
I wore mine for 2 days.
Right, right. Thank you. And it's soft. It's I forget what it is, but it's just the top of the line. And it's like I said, it's mailed out to you. He's from Texas. The company's from Texas. He's not. But wherever you are, it's being mailed to you. So Lee, how does Nancy do anything? My theory, she has magic. Yeah, I think she does have magic. I really do.
If you
Oh.
believe in magic.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So chicken, look, you're taking a break. You took a few days off. You took a week off. You say you're going out of town. You about to take a vacation?
Yeah, like a little trip.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You deserve it. You deserve a vacation. And then we're gonna go after these fights. You know?
August the 6th, I'm in the building.
Yeah, absolutely. Um yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely it is. The Junior was a very good friend of Miss Stacy. She had a lot of people that knew her, but she had a very tight knit boxing family and community, and he was in that, and his son, and she loved them very much, and he loved her and his son, who's a boxer, an amateur, and is very talented, and he just did this fight night for chicken, and it just spread like wildfire. I mean, he started getting so many orders from people all over the United States that he had to actually hire a company to do the shirts because it
Yep.
was too many. So that's that. I mean, that's what happened. You know. Yeah, and I appreciate he did it because the shirts are amazing. Like I don't even know. She did not like to take pictures so much, but towards the end of her life, she was taking more pictures, and I was just like, man, where did he even get that picture? Because she would not pose. Like she was like, no, I'm behind the
And
camera.
every
Right, right, chicken, right.
I to us when we take some pictures. Like I love that selfie that I posted of me and her. Like she was so
Yes, yes, and she was starting to do that more. She was um she was in a cocoon, and she busted out and she was a butterfly, and she had gotten her wings before she got her wings, and she was starting to be in more pictures. Obviously, we have a lot of pictures behind the scenes that we would never post, but as far as being in the public eye, she was starting to come to her own and to like really, really just not be behind the camera. She still was, but I'm just saying she was letting us do more pictures of her, which I loved.
I was thinking about what you were saying, even Junior, you said with the t-shirts and everything, and knowing what a close relationship they had, and
Yes.
just how this is still her in a way helping him, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's exactly how I see it. Is this
Yes.
is kind of Stacy's way also of helping him. Like, just how did it happen that he had this picture and was able to create? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just still.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Junior. So, I mean, we won't talk about it, but yes, Junior, I know that he is feeling what you're saying as far as the way of paying him back because, yeah, I'm just going to say that. Absolutely. She continues to help people even after she's gone.
That she's done.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
People don't even know how she really gonna affect the world. They don't even know.
No, and we in our beautiful sport that we love so much, and we're half crazy to be in it. It's like in a world where there's so many snakes, there were a few, well, one or two, and I think I can only think of pretty much her as being like a fairy godmother that would come down and sprinkle her glitter everywhere, and people would start to see what she was saying and what she was doing, and she was changing people's minds and people's hearts just by her generosity. And she was at almost, I mean, any major fight she could be at, she was there taking pictures from the guys that weren't on TV and like were the first fight to the main events, and she would just give her photos. She would never charge one person.
I know, and fighters so happy to be able to get those moments, especially on
Yes.
stages. Like,
Yeah, because there would have been no pictures at the beginning or pinnacle moments of their lives when they were in the ring if she had not been there, not drinking water, not going to the bathroom, and working her ass off, you know. Yes. So you know, Donna, we are all nuts. We're all definitely nuts. So I'm gonna go around. We're gonna say some closing comments, some fights you want to see, or whatever you want to say about boxing, whatever it is. Let's just go around, tell people where we do it all the time, but we're gonna do it again, where they can find you. And you know what? This is what I want to do. I want everybody that goes around. Besides that, I want you to tell us your wish for boxing. Like if you could change one thing in boxing, or you can be a part of changing one thing in boxing, what would it be? And Chicken, I'm going to start with you.
equal pay. Equal pay.
Okay.
Something that won't
She was
change.
all for that.
Yes. Equal pay.
Yes, absolutely. Equal pay. And tell everybody where they can find you, follow you. Your beautiful cousin Maya. She went live on Facebook on In the Ring with Christine. If anybody missed that fight, is there. They can see it. I shared it. I don't know if you're going to really get any fights now, because the way you performed, oh my gosh, you know,
Yeah.
you blew it up. You blew the house down,
Oh,
and you were main event for the first time in history in DFW, a female.
first bell to
We are
ever be.
making strides.
Yes.
We're making strides. So tell everybody where they can find you and follow you.
Okay. And y'all can follow me at Shay Metcalf, SHA Metcalf on Facebook and Twitter, and on IG, The Real Slim Goody. That's The Real Slim Goody. And I just want to say, long live Miss Stacy, close friend, close mentor, uh, just everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna miss her like crazy. I can't stop saying it enough. I wake up every morning and I just sometimes listen to old voicemails and look at old messages because she was so funny. She just knew the type of things to say to me. And, like it's hard. I took it hard. I've been able to cry real hard, but you know what I'm saying, I'm dedicating my fights to her.
Amen. That's right. Nika, tell everybody where they can find you and what you're up to, and if you could change one thing or two things, what would it be?
So you can find me on YouTube and Instagram on Micah with Micah. Uh, and what I would like to change, I guess, like for the fighters to not be able to duck fights, like give us the fights that we want. Like perfect
I like
example,
that.
like I really want Chicken to get this title fight against
Yeah,
Bridges, like and I hate that the people have the opportunity, like the option to like dodge fights or duck fights that you know, and make it seem like they're champs still, but you're like ducking the people that would probably snatch your belt. So That's probably one thing I say I changed. And and I want to continue to give strength and love to both of you. Well, all of you, because I didn't personally know Stacy, but I know that you ladies have known her, and I can tell that she's touched your lives, and in a big way. So I want to give you guys strength and love, and we can't get rid of the pain, but we can learn how to cope with it. So she would definitely be proud of you ladies on how you're carrying on. Going up to the show and how you won your fight. So, she's definitely watching over you ladies. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nancy, where can people find you? What are you up to? And if you could change a few things in our beautiful sport, what would it be?
So Nancy Boxing Republic, and that's Boxing Republic on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. So thank you for everyone that's already followed me. I really appreciate that. I'm going a little bit of a different direction with what would I change, because as some of you know, that's what I'm on a mission to do.
Yes.
So, we hear a lot of these professional boxers that start to make decisions. Of course, it's the livelihood, but perhaps not the best decisions when it comes to finances, and that in itself maybe drives their career certain ways rather than others. But just in general, just having the foundation of, finance management, basic, banking 101 is sometimes something that's overlooked. It's not like there's a class for that in every school and such. So I would love to impact somehow. So I'm on a mission to what feels like has been a forever journey, finish my 501c3 nonprofit so that I can go and provide financial education at the juvenile detention centers, and hopefully also impact and tie that into the sport as the youth it kind of continues forward from places like that. And so I've been in banking for 20 plus years, and I thought this is a great way to apply what I know to the better good. And also, why not also tie it into boxing, which is a sport that I love. And I said this at the beginning, this is my therapy. When it's been like a crazy day, like here we are, and it just makes it all the better. And I just keep going back to the realization that Miss Stacy impacted this, and I'm so grateful for her for planting that seed with you, Christine, and grateful for this platform that you give us. And my condolences to everybody that was, touched by her, that was impacted by her photography in any way, and knowing that Maurice is going to be fighting on Saturday, and how much this is impacting him. Maurice, if you're watching, our condolences, my condolences, and 100% she's going to be in your corner. I think that's going to be, lifelong, but I know it's a difficult time, to process it all, and everybody having fights, on the 6th is really going to be, I know, hard for those that are going to have Stacy in mind. But if they go out and do what Chicken did, which is take that and do it for her and just champion her in the ring, it'll be good and it'll be okay.
Absolutely. And I just want to say, I appreciate y'all and love y'all so much, and everything that y'all have given to me as well, because I couldn't do it without any of y'all. And I love you all dearly. I want to, if I could be a third, less than that, of the person that Stacy was, then there would be a lot of positivity in boxing, most definitely. I have my In the Ring with Christine. I have my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube, and everything. And I used to be like, you know what? Subscribe, like, share. That's all great. That's all wonderful. But honestly, the thing that I want is to help and to change lives in any small capacity that I can, the way Stacy changed my life, and to be an example of what she was. And I promise that with this angel on my shoulder, I'm gonna kick ass. It's I'm kicking ass, you know, because of her, and I'm not stopping. And I think that if we all have that mentality where we're going to kick ass and help everybody that we possibly can, this world is going to be a lot better place. So that's it. That's all I have to say. I love you all, and I thank you all for joining me tonight on this special night for me, and for Chicken, and for everybody that knew Miss Stacy. She effects of her love and her support as the years go by, for sure. So everybody have a great night, and I love to love you.
Amen.
And thank you so much again for joining us tonight. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.